Hello everybody. This is a very impromptu live stream we're doing. I'm going to try this out. I just wanted to kind of do this and wait a few minutes to see if anybody shows up. But what we're going to do in this quick live stream video, obviously I could answer your questions if you have a question. But I figured I would kind of take you around the workshop as things are right now. I've had a couple comments of on the videos of the tiny workshop remodel, and those comments were about it should have done maybe a before video or some before pictures at least of what the shop looked like before I started. Well, I didn't do that, and I regret doing that or I regret not doing that. So that's what this is going to be. I'm going to kind of walk around, show you the workshop, show you what it looks like right now. Obviously, I've already started the remodel, but it's kind of in a big mess because of the remodel. In fact, I'm staying in an area that normally you don't see. Let me see if I could turn the comments on. Okay. We have... Okay, let me get to the comments. Let me know if things are looking good. Last time I was in my workshop, things were a little sketchy, a little struggling. Mainly because the signal was bad. But we're watching this now. If you're watching, let me know. But we're here in a different place in the workshop. Hey, Inspired Woodworks. Good to see you. Hey, I was just watching some of your videos, actually. It was kind of funny. It's your first comment. So I'm going to go ahead and start walking you through a little bit. Let me turn on the light here. And then I'm going to turn the camera around so that you see what I'm looking at. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start from back here. This is my wood stove area. Obviously, right now we're not burning firewood because it's gotten warm, so this is wood storage. Little side note, this bench here, look a little familiar? Well, that was my first attempt at making the workbench that I already put up a video of. It was a major fail, absolute fail, so it's over here in the trash. Alright, so this area is normally nothing like this. I put this temporary board up to put some things on it that were in my workshop that was taking up space on the place that I'm working in right now. Different things I've gathered a lot over the years. They're my hammers and some storage places. So if any of you have sent me stickers, this is all the stickers I have. I'm working towards. We're pretty much I think we're about 25 away from having that video, so we'll be looking for that. We're just going to go ahead and get into the main shop here. This is my tripod. For those of you who don't know, I record everything using my iPhone. I don't right now have the funds to afford a expensive $high camera, so I don't really do that. And then I just recently purchased this little lavalier mic. It's a corded one, so it was under 20 bucks. It works really, really, really nice. In fact, it's just awesome. Yes, Inspired Woodworks. If you you haven't sent me one, there is the video. If you go check out that video, the milestone video, there is a address in the description of that. And if you can't find that, let me know. But be search for that after this video. This isn't going to be too long, but here's the area that I already did. Obviously, this is the miter station that I wish I had recorded video of. There's a 2x6 that's in the process of being used. And like I said before, this is really a big mess. But this is kind of behind the scenes because obviously in between videos, things aren't always clean. This is where I do a lot of the shots that you see me working on things. In fact, there's a project hidden under all that, and I'm really excited about that one. So let's turn to the area that is being worked on right now. As you can see, I have the bench is there. That's from the video you just recently saw. We also have a leg. I'm working on that right now. I've got a bench vise. That's it's also going to be in the video that's coming up soon, hopefully. Things are going really, really well. I'm excited. I got a really cool, I don't know if you could see it. I got a brace under there. I'm pretty tickled on how to do. because I used my new Japanese hand plane on that angle, and man, it made it smooth in a matter of seconds. It was awesome. Hey, Flatland Homesteader, good to have you. Good to see you. Excuse me for my cough. Kind of having some problems with voice here. It's pretty messed up. Your shop is in a mess right now. I've been prepping for a craft show. Wait a minute. Craft show next weekend. Oh, if that's the one in Oklahoma, man, I wish I was there. I really want to go to that, but I wanted to show you guys this. I had a question, and actually I did this up on Facebook earlier today. The Japanese hand plane, this little guy. The question was, would it fit in my hand plane holder? Obviously, you already saw. It actually does, and it's maybe got an 1/8 inch to spare. So that extra space I left in there came in handy. It was awesome. It's incredible. Alright, so this is a work in progress. It's very slow moving, mainly because there's just a lot of different things going on. Summertime, we got a lot of outdoor projects, sprucing up the yard. We're kind of doing a little bit of remodeling in our kitchen. Nothing really worth doing video on, but something interesting still that's taking time away. Oops, sorry about that, everybody. Oh man, yep. See, for me, it's distance. Getting to Oklahoma, it's a distance thing. Inspire Woodworks. It's because I'm in West Virginia. By plane would be quick but expensive, and then by car it would be long but inexpensive. So much for that. Anyways, this is gonna be what I'm gonna call stage 3. And as you can tell, this is such a mess that you can barely walk. I have some tools kind of hidden up in here. I just got this scroll saw from my wife's grandparents. They gave it to me. I have one. And funny story, I mean, it's way back in there. I don't know if you could tell it. I got that one for $3 at a yard sale. Basically because they didn't have the parts to put the blade together. I've never done anything with it, but this one's works great. Of course, my surface planer. The surface planer is going to go in the cabinet that I'm going to make over here. Excuse me for all the throat clearing. It's going to go kind of where the broom is. I'm going to make a rolling cabinet, so it'll be really cool. But a lot of this stuff is storage from the area. There's paint cans, there's spray cans. They're all going to go in that storage cabinet. So a lot of this is going to be there for a while until that's built. But over here, I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do yet. It's been a lot of thought and speculation. I know that this wood rack is going to go away. It was kind of inspired by April Wilkerson and hers, and it's worked okay, but I find that I just do not use anything from it, and a lot of that stuff is just junk. So one of the biggest things I have to do is go through wood and just get rid of stuff, burn it, throw it away. Can't save everything. I got my router table. I'm going to take it off of this dresser. This dresser is just falling apart. Obviously, you could tell the drawers are just junk. It's that junk wood stuff. Not even worth saving for a project. But I got this sander that's going to have to maybe be relocated somewhere. Things are just really messy over here. This is a side you never ever see. In fact, the view from over here, you look over into the main part of the shop from this angle. And sometimes the camera sits over here, but you'll never see that. But over here, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'm kind of limited, as I've noted before. You know, my bandsaw kind of has to stay there. My table saw has to pretty much stay where it is. I've thought about orienting it to go this way, but then the outfeed is still limited by the same outfeed that I have over here. We've got a wall. There's a wall there. Not really gaining a whole lot. So what I do think I want to do, and I went ahead and planned this when I built this wall. And once again, I wish I had did this, made some video on it. It would have been really nice. This wall was purposeful because I wanted to hide the water heater, partially from videos, but also in the future I'd like to put some sort of vacuum system in here to try to contain some of the dust, and maybe an air cleaner up top, something. But the idea is to take the water heater out, get rid of all this nasty plumbing I got, and move it over here and kind of put a little closet in here, because it's just not the best scenario, having some water things here, and then your washer, your water heater in another side. So if I did that, it clears up a lot of space. I'm going to probably do another wall cabinet. I might actually do a long bench that I can use for assembling and add some lights up here. Those are windows that are accessible to the outside, but there's firewood stacked on the other side of it, so you just really, no light comes in there. I've got to finish painting the wall white, and other than that, that's about it. I've got this secret door that is really interesting. In fact, let me see if I can open it. It's a funny story, and I could tell you this story. I built this when we moved into this house. We had noticed this doorway here, and this is actually the wall. If we were to go upstairs, this is an exterior wall. So why would there be a door in the ground? Well, it's because I got a root cellar. That is crazy. Love this place. It's creepy. In fact, my little cousin calls it the creepy room. Nephew calls it the creepy room. Hey TJ, good to have you. I thought that if anybody would show up, I'd see TJ and alright, you're gonna email me. Alright, yep. If I know what this is about, I was working on it today a little bit. For those of you who don't know, I've got a contest that I want to be working on, and I'm working on some details. It's just taking me a long time because some of the details really have to be tweaked. Not, taking apart everything from the prizes and stuff. But anyways, this area I want to use for something. Problem is the moisture level is super high in there because it's underground. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to be able to do. But I'm going to close this off. So I've thought about wood storage or something of that nature. But to be honest, that's about it. There's really not a whole lot more left to show. But this is kind of what it looks like now. A lot of it's going to change. And yeah, pretty much that's what we got coming up. So let me turn you around. See if I can set you up on something. Hey guys. Alright, I'm going to set you on my tripod here. So give me a minute. Alright, a little still. Well, we got some lights in the way. That's better. Much better. Yeah. So, I want to give you all a little bit of a sneak idea. This contest that's coming up, I don't want to give away too much. It's not a simple enter in your name and I pick your number and you win. It's not that kind of contest. It's going to be a contest. There's probably going to be 2 or 3 prizes. I'm going to have some sponsors. At least one I know of right now, hopefully. And then we're going to have possibly another one. But there's going to be 3 separate prizes, maybe 2 or 3 separate prizes. They're all going to be kind of awarded differently. One of them will be a random number pick, but the other ones are going to be really cool. I forgot about it. Oh, yeah. That's all right. Because I haven't really done a whole lot about it, TJ. So the thing was, part of this contest, I have to have a way of allowing you to go to a web page and basically vote. That's the best way I could put it. But I don't have a website, nor do I really want to start a website because after thinking it through, I don't have a purpose for one. Obviously, I'd like to do some plans someday, give some free plans out or sell some plans, sell some products. But the thing is, I could sell all that stuff on Etsy. I don't have to do my own website, so kind of knocks that out. I don't do blogs, so I'm not going to write up an article about my projects. It's just no point. So I need something, though, that I can at least use, and that's what I thought, how about an app? So I'm trying to generate a B&O Craftsman app that you can download on your phone, and then you're going to be able to actually maybe, go to YouTube through it. Kind of pointless, but you at least could do that. You could contact me through it. You can even message me through it possibly. But the main thing, you're going to have this form that it's going to allow you to vote. And like I said, that's all I really want to say, because I don't want to give you too much information to understand what's this contest going to be all about. But it's not related to season, so it doesn't matter what season we're in. But I'm excited about it. I really am. It's something I haven't done before. It's kind of looking like it's going to turn into like a 2,000 subscriber contest in a way, even though it's not. But it's kind of hitting around that time. So um, I don't want to keep you all any more time. It's been about 15 minutes. But if you're wondering why I haven't done a Harbor Freight magazine review, I have it sitting over there on the shelf, and I've been a little hesitant to do it again. And the main reason, not because I don't enjoy doing it, and because I love communicating to you all, it's just I feel like the first and second time I've done it were identical. I mean, the magazines are the same. There's nothing really majorly different. Prices vary a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out a different format to kind of do it. I'm thinking about picking several things through it and then allowing you guys to just open it up for you to ask me questions on different things if you're following along with that magazine. So I might be doing it sometime next week. I'm not really sure. Things are really busy in the summertime, so we'll see if it continues. If there's enough interest in it, I'll keep doing it. But I think that's about it for now. If anybody has any questions from the workshop or things going on around here, let me know. Like I said before, I mentioned it to Inspired Woodworks. If you're watching this now and you would like to send me a sticker and I send you my sticker, I'll try to include it in this milestone video. Go check out my video. It's I think it's titled Milestone so it's just milestone. Look for that. It's the first word in it. In the description is my address. You can send that. I'm also post this. I'm gonna go ahead and put my address in the description of this video. So if you're watching this after this was live, you'll be able to go do that too. So send me your sticker. I'll send you my sticker. All right, guys. So I hope that everything. Okay, wait a minute. I got somebody asking. Would you, no, it goes away too quick. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't like how these things work. We could round robin discuss the good, bad, and ugly. Yeah, that's an idea. It's kind of I've had ideas of doing some reviews because I like doing the Harbor Freight reviews. I've thought about actually doing a top 5 list of the good ones and the top 5 that I would stay away from. There are some things that I have really learned recently that are just terrible. Absolutely terrible, regardless of the lifetime warranty. It's a headache. So, and then I found some lifesavers that saved me from other people's lifetime warranties that are annoying. So, the things that I know of that are just tremendous. You got the clamps. You just cannot beat the clamps. And even on that note, I have a video that I'm going to work on at some point here soon. It's all about clamps. My wife loves me for that. She thinks it's hilarious and she laughs every time I come home from Surplus City or Harbor Freight. I have a clamp. I have some sort of clamp, whether it's a spring clamp, whether it's a bar clamp or a C clamp. I always have something. So it's funny. But I've gotten a couple other types of clamps. I'm going to try to do a comparison. See what the quality build is behind them compared to the price. See what you're really getting. And things of that nature. So be looking for that soon. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to work that one yet, but it'll work out soon here. All right. The 20 bin organizers. Hey, those are kind of neat. I like those. I have 6, 12. Oh, I got one. I think that's one. Yeah, I think I have one of them. They're really cool. I like them. Put the screws and put some oddball things in there. I still do a lot of country crafts and decors, and so I get a lot of the shaker pins, and I put them in there. So those are really good things to have. Scroll down through here. The 10-inch miter saw is good. I haven't tried that, although we had a job I was working on. I noticed the carpenter actually, a full-time carpenter had the Chicago Electric 10-inch miter saw, and to be honest, I felt like it looked bigger, beefier, and stronger than the Cobalt I have from Lowe's. I love the Cobalt that I have. I got it for about $50 from a yard sale, so I can't complain about it. But it's got its little issues here and there. That's why I use my table saw sled. That kind of takes care of the miter cuts for me. I love the red-black clamps, the quick grip knockoffs. I've never tried those. I might have to try them. The quick grips that I have, I don't like. In fact, let me show you. Excuse me a minute. Alright, if these are the ones you're talking about, I don't like them. I'll tell you why. I've broken 2 of them. I really have. I've clamped them too tight. Now, I know for me, and this is just my personal thing, I got a really strong grip, so I have to be careful. Good. It's not okay. Well, I'll have to check them out. But these type, I don't like, and it's because I break them, and my grip is so strong that I'll break them. I use them for my camera stand, because I'll actually use this hole, put a 1/4-inch bolt through it, and use that for a camera sometimes, and it works great. But I once had 5, now I've got 3, and unfortunately I am stuck with them. But some of them, sometimes they come in handy. In fact, I think you saw them on the last video, because I had to use them. So let me put them back. Excuse me. Alright. Put a picture on Instagram and tag you. Perfect. Thank you. That'll be great, because I'm always into clamps. I like the bar clamps, but the reach sometimes is limiting. And I've gotten into spring clamps. I've never really liked using spring clamps, but they have gotten better. Some of the ones I've gotten some better ones. So, all right. Well, I think that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and let you all go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. And I'll be making some videos here shortly. I will, like I talked about, the project video, the video with, well, the project is on the bench. The bench I'm continuing actually as we speak. So when I'm done here, going to be working on that. So hope to see y'all in the next video. So thank you for watching. See you next time.